Yo guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very special guest. I am joined with my granddad and we are filming 2 truths and 1 lie. It basically means you have to tell 3 facts but 1 isn't true, and we have to spot which one isn't true. Before we go any further, I just want to say the inspiration behind this video is a TV program that's coming out which is going to be called Spring Break with Grandad, which basically entails loads of people going to Cancun for spring break with their grandparents. Just have to party really hard. The people that do not party hard enough with their grandparents will go out every single week, 10 PM on Monday on MTV, so make sure you go and check that out, and I'm going to be watching that 100%. But without further ado, let's get on with this video. Ready? So at the end of this video, we will have a winner because we're doing it out of 3 rounds. The loser will be doing a forfeit. What the forfeit is, I have no idea. Let's go.
I'll listen to your facts first.
Okay. My 3 facts. 1 is false, 2 are true. When I was drunk, I once went into somebody's house that I have no idea, never met in my life before, and I tried to get into their bed, which their girlfriend was sleeping in. That's number 1. Number 2 is I've eaten fish eyes more than once. And number 3 is I broke my arm at a fair by fighting a sumo wrestler trying to win one of the giant teddies. Which one's false?
A sumo wrestler.
I thought you were going to go for the drunk one in the house. But then I think that runs in the family.
So I thought, just like your dad. Oh, I knew you did it as well. The first one is before I got married, which was a long, long time ago. We decided to go to the Norfolk Broad. We was in this little boat, and it was time to go to bed. I had to be strapped in the bed. I toss about in my sleep, and there was a clip that clips you down, and it broke. So suddenly I'm whirling, and I'm at the bottom of the boat. And all I can see is water, and the swans tapping the side, and I'm shouting, and I thought, no, I can't keep shouting, so I'll stop there all night. Stayed there all night, I thought, and then in the morning, my brother-in-law's come along, and he said, he's made his bed, and Pam said, he never makes his bed. And they eventually got me out. It was quite a struggle, but they got me out, and I lived happily ever after. The next one, I was did a lot of coaching and like Darren has with the children kids. I was taking them all in the car. There was about 6 in the car, and we was going to this gym that I'd never been to before. We got to this playground, and I thought, oh, I'll head for that. Well, I didn't realise there were steps before the playground, and I goes right down the steps. And obviously we realised where we was. We opened the doors, it was like an aeroplane. And they all got out, and eventually no one was hurt, and that was it. The last one was on the building, as I've been for a long time, but it's really rainy this day. And as we was running about, my mate, he jumped in a puddle, and he splashed us, and he said, you jump in that one, he said, see if you can make a bigger splash. Anyway, I didn't know, I was doing this manhole and I just dug it out. And of course, I went straight down, and I was about waist high. Everyone was laughing except me. And that was it.
The first story I've heard before, I know that one is true, 100%.
Yeah.
And the last story, I feel like that is true.
Right.
So I don't think you had the crash in the car.
Okay. Well, the last one was a lie.
Oh. That's definitely something you've done. 100%. Oh. I really thought I was going to win this challenge. But the further we get into it, the more I think you've had some crazy experiences that I could definitely not believe.
The craziest ones.
Now I'll go through my ones again.
Okay, yeah, fine.
So when I went to Brazil for the first time,
Right.
I made it onto national television in Brazil, and I was on one of their TV programs just by turning up in the airport.
Right.
I didn't do anything else.
Yeah,
That's it?
yeah, that's true.
Cool. So I sleepwalk a lot.
Yeah.
Once I got up out of bed, completely asleep, I went and made some cereals. I went to the toilet. I picked up all of the toilet rolls inside the toilet, and I just threw them all over the house and had unrolled them all over the house. So the house is completely like ruined with toilet roll. The reason I woke up is Nicole came in and woke me up and asked me what the hell I've been doing making all this noise. And the last one was I was part of Brighton's naked bike ride last year.
Okay. The first one's a lie.
The television,
Yeah.
that is a truth. But it was something to do with couples meeting at the airport that hadn't seen each other for ages. And I just randomly got on it because the producer of the show was talking to Nicole's mum, filming something else, and then they heard the story and filmed us. I wasn't part of the naked bike ride in Brighton. Back over to you.
Back on the building again, we did some...
God, here we go.
Every morning we got on this minibus and there was a youngster in there, and this older chap, every time the youngster got on, he used to have some bottled sweets with him, and he used to say, "Let me have a sweet," and he said no, and he used to always take his sweets, and he got a bit annoyed. This chap said, "I'll sort this out." He said to the boy, "Give him some of the sweets," and he took one of those sweets, he took the sweet out of the wrapper, he wiped it up his backside, he put it back in the wrapper, and the next day the bloke says, "Come on, let's give us a sweet." So he gave him a sweet and didn't ask for no more.
Oh, even if it's just a 50-50, I would know that's true.
Another one is that when we had our first house a long time ago, I didn't really know too much what I was doing. I don't now, but I didn't at all then. And I'm up in the loft because we got the light wasn't working. Not that I know anything about things like that, so I went up there to try. My sister and Pam's sitting downstairs, gone straight through, and I've caught myself in the rafters, and all I can see is 2 feet. Right, that's that one. The next one is I'm on the building once again.
We should have disallowed the building game.
We're in this new house, putting the bricks in here, because I'm doing a shortcut because I've got this patio door, and without the glass in fine, that's good. So I keep all the time. And then I thought, I'll have some lunch. So I sat down and had the sandwiches. He didn't tell me to put the glass in.
Yeah, I could have finished this story, I reckon.
Anyway, I didn't know the glass was in there. And of course, I've come to an abrupt stop, and the bricks have gone everywhere, and I'm flat on the floor, nearly knocked out.
Oh my god. Did you fall on your nuts? Did you fall on your face? Or sweet up the bum? I'm gonna go for the second one isn't true. The going up to change the lights and you fell. Yes! Yes! I knew you would walk straight into a piece of glass. I knew that's something you would do. And I had a feeling you'd probably be around people that sweets up their bum. And I knew you wouldn't try and fix lights.
Yeah.
So going into the deciding round is when I went to Zante for my 18th birthday. One night I got home, most of my friends had got back before me, and they all pissed all over my bed, all over my sheets and stuff. And I didn't even say a word, I got in it and I went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning absolutely stinking, all sticky, because I slept in that bed. The second one is once I wore a mankini, I put some socks in it to make my package look a bit bigger.
Right.
And then I uploaded the photo onto Instagram.
Right.
And then the third one is I got sent home from school because I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing with a girl that I'd met, well, with another girl from my class.
Sticky bet the lie.
The last one is the lie. I didn't get sent home because Nicole's just gone. If I get this one right for you, you're doing the forfeit.
Fine.
I think you want me to get this right.
I don't care. Are we ready?
I think so.
Right, on the building again.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you his name, but we're running around doing silly things, and this chap's got some stink bombs. Eventually, I thought he's not about now, so I've gone in the toilet, and he's thrown this stink bomb, and by that time, I've got my underpants down, and it's got straight in my underpants, and I've had to stay in there and do what I'm doing. And then eventually run out and help my trousers halfway down my shoes, and that's that one.
I'm trying to process what's actually gone on here.
Right, next one, this chap is working with us, and he's just got a new girlfriend, and he'd been telling me about he don't like a cat. I thought, I know what to do. So I've gone down the shop, I've got some itching powder, and every time I've gone by him, I've tapped him on the shoulder like that, and I'm still on about this cat, and he said, cat, he says, I'm fed up with that cat. Cat. And anyway, at the end of the day, he's fuming. He's going to go home and kill the cat, isn't he? Because the cat got full of fleas, isn't it? Anyway, I've had to tell him the truth at the end because he was going to kill him. And he's chasing me all up the road. The next one is that, so we're on Devon on this donkey derby. They're asking for people to ride the donkeys for this derby. So, of course, I'm all right, mate, and I. So I've got my old little shorts on. I thought I'll have some of this. Got this donkey like this. I'm riding the donkey. I've got riding. I'm ready for the start. And this chap came up to me. He said, I'll tell you a favour what to do. I said, what's that? He said, don't hold it. He said, they don't like that. He said, sit right back on the tail. He said, and hold the reins loose. I think it's silly, but I do what he tells me. He's anyway. The donkey's gone. I'm off. I thought, I'm not having it. My donkey's winning, so I thought I'd chase the donkey. Jumped on the donkey. As I jumped on the donkey, I slid back, and he's kicked me and he's knocked me straight over. Bit of a black eye, and that's the end of that story.
I'm going to put that one down as a truth because I think I've heard that before. So the donkey, the cat, and the stink bomb. I'm going to go for the stink bomb is the lie.
That's a shame, you're right.
Yes! 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 The comeback king! I really wasn't sure. I thought you probably are the guy that goes and gets itching powder from the shop to make someone want to kill their cat. I thought you probably are that guy. So I am the champion.
You are.
Dad, what's the forfeit?
You're just going to smash an egg over his head.
Oh, it's just an egg. Okay, so because you lost, Grandad, obviously.
This ain't no yoke, is it? You making the or something?
Hey? I wasn't prepared for that. Hey? Grandad, just take your glasses off.
Go on then. You mean?
I'm so glad you lost.
I'm shell shocked now.
It's alright, Grandad. Thank you, MTV. This video was completely inspired by MTV's new program called Spring Break with Grandad. So I've literally had an absolute laugh with my granddad just sitting in a chair. I can't wait to see what they're going to be getting up to in Cancun, getting their grandparents drunk and partying every Monday. So I'm going to be there watching that at 10 PM on Monday. Make sure to be tagging MTV's Spring Break with the hashtag Spring Break with Grandad. If you're watching, get your opinions over there. Make sure you let them know what you think of all of their granddads. Let them know what you think you would be up to with your granddads out there. Because I can assure you, if I went with you, I think it would be I think you'd be taking me out. Honestly, after some of those things that you've done, I don't think it would be legal for you to go to Cancun anymore for spring break. But anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you smash a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again with another video next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, we're done. Bye-bye.